Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Cavaliers ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Western Kentucky's offense will take the field first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Flowers. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Got him downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Powell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. That's reeled in. It's Flowers. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Flowers. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Powell. And he's dragged down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Well, this quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage called, and they get the INT.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. He'll do it himself. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Flowers. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the wideout. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Sims. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Hands it off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
The Hilltoppers will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And guys, the defenses have stood tall, kept the offenses out of the end zone, but now a chance for the first touchdown of the game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. He makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it touchdown Hilltoppers! And that one will give them the lead.
I don't know, guys. The way this game's going, the defensive tug-of-war this has been, that might be enough right there. Points have been difficult to come by, but the offense found a way to get it done. Really nice job of execution there on that drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They haven't really been able to line up. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it?
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the run, it's Perry. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll try to do it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cooks. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll try to blast their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Finds his big tight end.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The clock stopped. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Flowers. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. With the catch, it's Smith. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Perry. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to pass. The clock an enemy. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Caught over the middle. It's Abdullah. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll run play action. Catch in the middle. It's Abdullah. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. He'll pull it on the read. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception. They're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. defense has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants it all. He's in! A game-winning touchdown in overtime!
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.